our adventuring party. You had just found basically the mall map of the city.
We were going to rest and heal up, right?
Yes.
Okay, where are you going to rest? Just out here in the wide open platform?
We saw some open doors, right?
Yeah, you saw lots of open doors. And lots of closed doors.
Yeah, we could do an open door. Oh, wait. How many days do we have left on your thingy?
Still several, I believe.
Oh, never mind. We could rest there.
No, I think you're out of time for the thingy, because you've been traveling across the cities.
Okay. Still, I can cast it again, I believe.
Oh yeah, totally.
Do you have it memorized today?
Yeah. It's one of my regular rotation now.
Okay. I would not memorize it every day. I mean, since its duration is so long.
As we need it is pretty much.
I mean, until we could go downstairs, find a place with an open door, make sure it's clear, and just set up a basic camp.
Okay. I'm cool with either.
All right, so you head down, you find yourself a building, build yourself a camp.
Make sure there's any other entrances are secure. Have our resident, like, snooper pooper trooper search everything out.
You find the building that you find, it looks abandoned, and it looks like it has been for a very long time. It has a pentagon-shaped window in it, but it has long since kind of been packed with snow and ice so much that it's completely sealed up.
But air can get out of this room. If we, let's say, start a fire, we're not going to and then you suffocated in your slave. Okay, total party kill, that's it.
No, yeah, air can still come in and out of the building. If you build a fire in the room, it's going to get kind of smoky in there, but not like suffocatingly smoky.
Nothing could take us down except carbon monoxide poisoning.
It's smoky like some of the fat from your roast hit the bottom of the oven smoky.
That just smells good, though.
Yeah, but it makes it kind of smoky in the house.
Well, fine. See if I cook you a roast again.
No, I'm saying, like, when sometimes some grease hits the oven and it starts to smoke and the smoke detector goes off and you have to open all the windows.
I haven't had the smoke detector go off when cooking. I don't know when.
Yeah, me
years.
I took them all out because they were driving me insane.
Yeah, it's been years since it's happened in this household, but it's trying to give you an idea of how smoky it'll get in the room if you build a fire in the middle of this house.
Don't we have someone who can control winds?
I do.
For like hours?
Yep.
Just create a little slipstream and carry the smoke out the window or out the door.
Yep.
So, what are you building the fire with?
Bodies.
I have no idea. I'd leave that to the magic people, unless you want me to just start tearing down wood. Doors and such.
You got plenty of those, right?
Mm-hmm. You can find a few. They seem very old and frozen.
I mean, if we're indoors and we're, we don't need a fire unless, it's like, we have something we absolutely have to roast.
We have each other for body heat.
Technically, we should all have winter blankets.
Yes, we do.
And I think we also had protection from elements, so...
Yes.
So I can sleep naked. Alright, gotcha.
What? That and Aravan has the wand that I bought her of the thing with the environments.
Well, I can... My, the Sashimono of Comfort thing that Amos wears on his back, he can plant it in the ground and it gives that aura of elemental resistance to everyone. So it's not like we're going to freeze or anything.
All right, well, you all spend the night, and the city is quiet, though every once in a while you hear what sounds like a howling cry echo across the city.
I wonder if it's a lonely Wendigo looking for its mate.
It doesn't sound like a Wendigo.
I'll be honest, I'm not terribly well versed on the sounds of Wendigo cries, so I wouldn't be able to tell.
It doesn't sound like the one that you fought before, the sounds it was making.
Maybe it's a forlorn Wendigo. I don't know.
Maybe it's a three Wendigo moon.
It almost sounds like Tekeli.
Hmm.
I don't like things that talk in spooky ways.
Tekeli. But it sounds really far off, like it's off in the distance. You can't really tell where it's coming from, just off far away, echoing between the buildings.
Victor just sits in a corner, muttering to himself and looking at the door.
In real life, I am making the nope face.
Yeah, but you're making the nope face most times.
You know me.
Well, the next morning, the suns come up, the dark black suns. So it's still a very dreary and dim day.
Like autumn in Ohio.
Even worse.
No such thing.
And you all wake up, and nothing has broken into your campsite or killed you all in your sleep. So, what you gonna do now?
Get dressed.
Throw fucking icicles at Crumb's bare ass while he's trying to get dressed. We're looking for the stele, right? We have the map now that knows the general idea where we got to go.
Yep. Last I knew, you were looking for the stele.
So I suppose we should orientate ourselves and head that way.
Yep.
Well, there's nothing on the map that says stele.
Well, then what did it say?
There was one larger building labeled the City Archive.
Okay, so we'll head there so we can add another step to finding the stele.
And I believe I did the spell. It's been 2 weeks and my memory is fuzzy. Did the spell that would pointed us towards what we believe to be the archives to find the lore.
Actually, I think you used that to find the stele. To find the map thing that we were at.
Right.
But yeah, but it shows you the location of the City Archive.
Let's go to the library.
Okay.
All right, so you start heading through the city. Snow and ice is everywhere. It's almost eerily quiet. Except for some howling wind and drifting snow. And eventually you come towards the location that your map said was the archive. At the end of a long plaza stands a modestly sized 5-sided pyramid. The pyramid was constructed or partially carved from sandstone by some titanic force. Sections of it bear rings and multicolored ripples of color on the surface. The pyramid is little more than 90 feet in diameter. A 10-foot wide doorway is visible on the southern face, and window-like openings are set in the sides approximately 2/3 the way to the top. As you start across the plaza, if I assume you're going across the plaza.
Yes.
Anybody have any objections?
I have a feeling this is a time when Victor would be like, I rolled to check for traps.
Well, we don't actually have any trappy area yet to look for. He can't just like miraculously check for traps in nowhere. You only detect within like 10 feet. So what's the direction that we're actually moving? So I can.
You are moving north across this wide open plaza. And from behind you, you hear the inhuman cry of Tekeli coming from somewhere behind you.
Indra might not want to be out there by yourself. Or, whatever.
Crumb, Indra, are you going to stay back there? And
I'm pushing the wrong button as I talk. No, I was trying to find myself. As when we moved maps, it's hard for me to zoom in and out with my little shortcut bar over my zoom thing now.
Like I said, click on the map, and it will click off your avatar. The shortcut menu goes away.
Michael, are you going to join the rest of the party?
I have a feeling his children are not the thing that he wanted them to be.
Then he will be the first to die.
Oh no!
Let that be a lesson. People never have kids.
Yeah, as much as we rag on our healer, we're not going to leave him hanging out there by himself.
I know.
Sorry, I had to step away. My daughter's being a little crazy.
We figured as much.
Well,
she comes by it honestly.
Thundering across the plaza behind you, crying out inhumanly, Tekeli! You see what appears to be a glistening mound of black protoplasm, approximately 15 feet in diameter. The monster is sprouting all manner of eyes, mouths, and appendages while half crawling, half rolling towards you.
I'd like to run some sort of knowledge check to see if I can
That'd be planes.
figure out what that is.
Looks like herpes. Balls of herpes.
Knowledge planes gives you absolutely nothing. You don't know what this thing is.
Religion or nobility?
Is that a knowledge dungeoneering, perhaps? Because it looks like aberration-y.
Yeah.
Or slimy.
I don't like to judge things based on its appearance.
It looks like that.
See, that went from sounding like, I wonder what that is, to a whole lot of nope.
That was actually
a whole lot of burning
Victor's.
With fire.
The 32.
32 and 31 will not give it to you.
Like CR40.
And an assist, so that should bring us up to a 34, 35.
A 35 will let you know that this is something called a Shoggoth.
I knew that.
This immense mound of black slime thunders forward, eyes and mouths and even a stranger thing forming in its heaving bowl.
Well, shit.
I think we should probably kill it.
You hear a maddening cacophony as it. Here, let me see. Although even lunatics and doomsaying prophets desperately claim the monstrous Shoggoth is nothing more than a drug-induced vision or thankfully unreal nightmare, the truth is altogether more dire. The Shoggoths exist, although they keep to the deepest open trenches or the most remote forgotten caverns and ruins, emerging only rarely to spread madness and destruction in their slime-caked wakes.
Sounds like marriage.
Everybody, give me an initiative check.
With the knowledge check, know if it's immune to mind-altering effects.
It is.
Cool.
All right, Crumb, you get to go first.
Well, that's a first. I'm gonna give Amos full strength. And Indra, turn your hit point bar on, please.
Okie dokie.
Amos.
Amos is going to. Well, Amos going to move himself here and ready to attack when everything gets within range.
Victor.
He's not here.
Hang on. Victor is going to study the thingy. And actually, no, he's going to delay until Indra goes.
Indra.
I touch Almos, and I give him heroism, and then I begin to dance. I shook it up a little bit. He's still
Victor.
Okay. Let me make sure he's all set there. All right. This thing is obviously an aberration. Is it? No, it's an ooze, so it's not vulnerable to sneak attack, is it?
Right.
Okie dokie. Is it possible to crit these things?
No.
Okay. So, no crit, but a whopping 36 damage there. Does 22 hit?
No.
Even though it's flat-footed?
Even though it's flat-footed.
Okay. So, is it immune to sonic damage?
Yes.
Okay. So, 34... 36... 36. So...
Not all of the damage seems to go through.
Remember, it all comes in one clump.
I know,
with
but
the
but not.
damage reduction only applying once.
I know, but not all of it seems to go through. As in, the first hit doesn't seem to work. The damage from the first hit doesn't seem to go all through because the damage reduction is applied to that first hit. The creature charges forward. And
Amos attacks before it crawls over me.
Yeah.
With my ready to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, make you ready to attack. Alrighty.
It also counts as aligned because he's an aberration.
Wait, no, he's an ooze. Oozes are not aberrations.
But, well, not an aberration then?
He's an ooze.
Okay, so then let me do the other damage.
You said he was an aberration, though.
No, I said he was an ooze. Oozes and aberrations are both knowledge dungeoneering, but he's not an aberration, he's an ooze. Okay, so Victor, Erevan, Indra, and Amos, you all need to give me a reflex save, or you can try and make an attack of opportunity at a -4 penalty as it tramples over you.
I'm saving.
Amos, are you going to take the attack of opportunity, or...
Hang on, I gotta keep switching back and forth between characters here.
Okay, something came up. I need to AFK for probably about 10 minutes. On my turn, I'm just going to try and hit him with Misfortune.
You need to make a reflex save first.
I already did.
Yeah, he already failed.
Well,
Jesus.
Do I have to make one, too?
No, you are just out of the range.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just going to try and hit him with Misfortune on my turn.
I'm assuming I hit.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
this
you
is
did.
supposed to be a reflex save, not a will save. I'm a derp. It's so much different.
Yeah, okay. All of you are trampled over by this thing. Each of you take 34 damage. And its body starts to engulf you.
Not me.
It's oozing over you.
So, Victor, Erevan, Indra, you all take an additional 36 damage plus 29 acid.
Actually, Victor, for the same reason as mine, he'll give one up not to take that, because that would fuck him up.
So what's he doing?
Okay, AFK for a few.
Trying to see how this stuff. All right, now everybody needs to give me a will save. As the creature lets out this maddening cacophony of sounds and words that sane life was not meant to hear.
Is it a fear thing?
No.
Damn it.
Trigger AOO for me.
That's where he trampled to.
I have glaive, so I got 15 feet reach, 10 feet reach.
Sure, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want. You miss.
What?
All right. Crumb saves. Victor saves. Amos fails. And Indra saves. Need to. Okay, Erevan casts Misfortune.
I'd also assume she would try and at least get out of the thing, if possible, because she didn't know she was engulfed.
Then did she take the damage?
I have no idea which damage she took, how much hit point she is down. I can't read her bar to guesstimate.
Yeah, she took the damage. When Ervin gets back, we'll ask if she tries to move out of the engulf.
Yeah,
Trauma.
'cause
So this is just a question. Are we, like, it's on top of us, does this count as being grappled?
Yes.
Okay.
it basically swallowed you whole in its slimy mass.
I'm going to go ahead and move out of its way. Does it attack me?
Where are you moving? Yeah, it's going to attack you.
Okay, then attack me. Actually, it might not hit me. Let me see. No, it does. Just okay. So.
Does a 40 beat your CMD?
Was that 40 with a natural 1?
It was a 40 with a natural 1.
Does that affect?
CMD check is a combat check, just like an attack roll. So a natural 1 misses, a natural 20 hits.
I'll take that damage though, and then I will check and make sure.
And also, you can see that it looks like the damage you've done to it is closing up. It's healing on you.
8d6. Okay, I'm gonna channel positive energy to heal my friends.
Okay.
Just making sure my macro was updated. So yeah, I'll get.
Yay, and roll blessed.
And you get blessed. So 31 healed all y'all, and
I'm back.
mine a bless.
Okay, Ervin, on your turn, are you going to try and move away from this thing?
Yeah, it's going to 5-foot step back.
You are engulfed, so you need to perform a check to break free of the grapple.
Escape artist check?
Hey, baby.
That is not going to do it.
I'm sorry.
Damn!
Amos?
Amos is going to take his 5-foot step to here and then full attack this thing. As soon as I update for the bless.
Oh, Ervin, I also need you to make a will save.
Will save?
Yes. Okay.
58 hits, I take it.
Yes.
Oh, did my hex get it?
No, it's saved.
Okay.
Okay. Indra.
Okay, even if I got out of this thing, I can't. I mean, I guess I could run, but I would get an attack of a top opportunity. But I still want to try to get out from it
Sawa.
hurting me.
You could always cast defensively and use Dimension Door and like teleport behind Crumb or something.
Actually, now that you say that, let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing here.
Yeah, I just got out of the way. I was like, F that.
Okay, so yeah, I cast defensively. That can work.
You're casting what? Dimension Door? What level is it?
It is a level 4 spell.
Okay, so 15 plus 8 would be 23. So that's what you needed to hit.
And I beat it, so yay me.
No, you went too far, so you fell.
What did you need to get?
It's 15 plus twice the level of the spell you're casting.
So what was our target number? Plus, there are minuses for being grappled, right?
Oh, well, actually, being grappled has a separate concentration check you got to make just for the grapple cast. This was casting defensively. To cast while grappled... Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably not going to happen because it's 10 plus the grappler's CMB plus the level of the spell. So what's the Shoggoth's CMB?
What's the spell level? Because the 10 plus CMB is going to be a 44.
Yeah, well, she got a 26, so that's not going to happen.
Eyes flat.
Do you have any spells that are like escape spells that are immediate casts?
I have. I know I got one other one. I got Jester's Jaunt. That would have just taken me. Dimension Door would have let me grab Victor and Erevan.
What is the casting time on Jester's Jaunt?
In the cast time 1.
No, that's standard action. That's not immediate.
Duration instantaneous?
Nope. It would say cast time immediate if it was an instantaneous cast. Instantaneous means that's how long the spell lasts. Like Fireball's instantaneous. It blows up and it's gone.
Then it says nothing.
Everything does. It will say cast time. It says 1 action or 1 or...
Let me look it up because I obviously did not copy that onto there.
Yeah, Jester's Jaunt, 1 standard act.
Yes, 1. All my spells say 1.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I tried to cast a spell, and it didn't work. So, isn't that my turn?
Yep. Okay, Victor.
Victor is going to not want to provoke and get eaten up here. So Victor is going to turn incorporeal and scoot away to get into a better place to shoot from.
Okay. The Shoggoth.
There. And then he's incorporeal till his next turn.
All right, the Shoggoth is going to attack everybody. Well, no, he can't attack everybody. Because Victor is incorporeal, but he's going to attack everybody else.
Are you sure? I'm pretty far away.
Yeah. So, once for Amos. Once for Crumb. Once for Indra. Wait, sorry. Indra and Erevan, that you don't get attacked. You get something else.
Yay!
You just get engulfed more.
Takes us deeper.
Deeper.
So that's for Indra, and that's for Erevan.
The 44 for me?
Yes.
Well, yeah, the 37 and 33 is for you, Aravan.
Crumb, you also get this. The constrict damage as his 56 grab wraps around you and starts pulling you in.
Like, what does that mean?
You are grappled, and he is strangling you with his protoplasm pseudopods.
It also means that since you're grappled, you're automatically pulled adjacent to the target.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but
I think we're all about dead.
And
Looking a little rough.
you can see that its wounds are still slurping back together.
Look, I can only do so much to this thing. Is this thing a follower of What's Nutsus so that Victor's bonuses count?
No.
Okay.
It is not a follower of anything. It's a Shoggoth. Erevan.
Casting anything is kind of pointless, isn't it?
if you have a teleportation spell that in theory could work.
I do, but nothing that's immediate.
Yeah, the thing is, you'd have to hit a 40 something to beat its casting while grappled, which would mean
happen.
Well, it's 20 plus your caster level. It's 16. That would be 36 if you rolled a natural 20 plus your caster stat. So if you rolled a natural 20, you could probably do it.
Let's give that the old Hail Mary. What is that, concentration?
Yeah, you could do a dimension door, right?
Yeah. Assuming I pull this off.
Or a teleport or something.
Dimension door has a lower caster level, so it's a lower target number.
Yeah, let's try that. So what am I rolling again?
Your concentration check. It's a D20 plus your caster level plus your intelligence modifier.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that one.
Yeah, this thing sucks pretty good.
Well, it was a good run, people.
You know what? If you want, I'll let you, as immediate action, do a reroll. But only Erevan, for reasons.
Yeah, reasons. Let's give it a shot.
Do think about it. And she gets a natural 20.
Suck my ass, bitch.
So, your dimension door, how many people can you take with you?
Only within touch range, so only
that would
one.
be just Indra, I think, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Take my head. We'll make it, I swear.
You can go up to like 400. How far? What's the range on dimension door? That wouldn't get too far.
Yeah, look it up real quick.
Erevan, the reason you got to do that, you know why. So advance it.
Yep. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna grab Indra. I'm gonna step the fuck back. About there, good?
No, he's got like 30 feet of reach. Go like diagonally beyond what's his nuts there, behind Victor. But no, diagonally a little bit farther behind him, probably about 10, 15 feet behind.
Go there. You're fine there.
And Indra, you'd be right next to him.
All right, Crumb.
Heal yourself, bro.
I am going to... How bad off are you? You're not bad.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're not good.
I'm scratched.
I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and use my heal spell. Unless I'm grappled, so that'd be bad.
You are.
Yeah, you would need like a 45 to do that one.
Yeah, let's not do that then.
I'd go with the old channel option.
Yeah. I'm gonna channel and then double channel.
Is that for all of us?
Not for you, you're gone. You're out of range.
That's okay.
Remember, your healing has like an extra, 10-foot radius, or it goes up to like 50 or 60 feet or something?
Why would it do that?
Because that one item you had, I thought, gave you an extra 10 feet of radius.
What item?
Fuck, dude, I don't remember everything that's on your character sheet, but...
I probably didn't put it on my character sheet because I don't have that thingy.
And as you fight this creature, you hear from other directions, Takeli Lee, Takeli Lee, as the sound is coming closer.
That shit ain't even funny.
Amos.
Amos is gonna click his heels and go fucking full Ginsu on this goddamn thing.
Well, the bonus is your bless is refreshed.
Yeah. I know that motherfucker doesn't heal that fast. That was another 200 points of damage, give or take.
Yeah, give or take because of the DR. But your third hit will put it down. Though you do hear the inhuman cries from multiple directions coming closer.
Don't care. Killed the thing. Does it have regen or fast healing?
It is fast healing.
So then it's not healing anymore.
No, it's not healing anymore.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because you kill it, right?
I'm 5 foot stepping closer towards the door and pointing at the door saying, "Run to the door! Run to the door!"
What door?
I don't know. There's supposed to be a door
There's
somewhere.
a door to the north. So if you get to the north of the map, then you have made the door.
I'm grappled, though.
No,
It's dead.
Oh. Okay.
It is slowly dissolving into a giant black puddle.
Thank you, Amos, for saving the day.
I don't know about Joel, but I'm running like a motherfucker.
Okay, so Indra.
That's a long ass way to run.
Actually, if you just do the run action, it's 4 times your speed.
Hey, Sella, what about that spell that lets you move everybody in the party?
They've got to be within a certain range, and we're not. However, if she ran, she would reach the edge of the map. Just run. Do the run action.
I run because it has to. Everybody's got to be within 30 feet of each other.
Because
So
you could.
I run to the door.
Okay, so you run all the way to the top of the map. Victor.
Victor is going to run most quickly towards the end of the map. Same thing. And I think he can hit the edge of the map.
Aravan?
I'm running like a motherfucker.
Amos?
Nah, Amos can fly to the end of the map, so he's just doing a Superman.
As you reach the door, coming from the sides, from back behind you, crawling over buildings, are 3 more of these Shoggoths.
Amos can take them, jeez.
He's got this.
Yeah, not so much, no. I had a 1 in 6 chance of attacking Sala there.
Well, why me?
Because for once, confusion actually worked out in my benefit.
Didn't we heal that or something? I do remember we were going to take care of that. How were we supposed to do that?
This is just from the Shoggoth. I got confused.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you are. There's the door.
I'm gonna heal
Victor is
people.
going to check for trap.
It is not trapped.
I'm going to cast heal on Indra.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Amos is going to open the door and step through.
Indra, you get 150 hit points back.
Oh my god, I love you.
Okay, is everyone going inside?
After I heal people up, I'm gonna heal up my friend Aravan over here.
So you're going to stay out there with the Shoggoths healing people.
You might want to
You
get
can
inside.
Run and heal. Run and gun. Run and gun.
I assume you closed the door behind you.
Yes.
Okay. The lower level of the pyramid has a 1-room open floor plan. The only means of egress or entrance is the southern foyer. The hallway splits to wrap around a pentagonal center section, and the northeast and northwest walls of which are covered with shelves of scrolls and metal plates. A stone statue of a winged, barrel-chested creature with tentacles for legs stands in the center of the floor. To the west is an alcove with a stone tablet covered with a diorama. Another alcove mirrors it to the east. A ramp on the north side of the room ascends to the second floor.
Okay, did you want to do some kind of healing for yourself and for Aravan before we move on?
I do. Aravan, let's go ahead and channel here. Let's get 30 back. How much down are you on now?
A little under half.
Okay, here's a cure critical. And here's a cure serious.
Man, I thought for sure I'd kill someone with the Shoggoth.
If something
it's in consolation, you came very close to killing 2 of us.
You would have if somebody didn't get a reroll and happened to get the miracle natural 20 they needed to actually cast their spell.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Pretty dope.
But that miracle came at a cost.
Yes, it did.
We're pretty
You
much
rush a
gonna kill
miracle,
you anyway.
you get a bad miracle.
How many are you up to now?
That's my 3rd, I believe.
Aren't you an NPC now?
No, that's your 4th.
No, you're not an NPC right away. What it is it raises the DC, and then when you fail the check, it gives you the tick mark on your path towards NPCdom.
Okay. Let me double check. thought that was my third. Let me just double check. No, you're right.
Victor will check for traps around the little metal platform thing to the left first.
You do not see any traps.
I didn't even roll yet, but okay, groovy. And around the statue?
Do you detect magic up in here?
You do detect magic.
Whereabouts?
Several of the scrolls in the alcoves and basically library shelves radiate magic.
And that would actually be a 41 for traps because he's got, or
Magic
actually
as fuck up in here.
43 because he's got one for every 2 levels. So
You do not detect any traps.
okay. What is that big silver platform over to the left?
Looks like some kind of silver thing.
See, that is a stone table covered with a diorama.
What is it a diorama of?
Looks like it's a diorama of a city.
Ooh, can we roll something?
We have a kitten patrolling the house.
Mm.
So, the magical scrolls that you find.
Yes.
Interesting, the scrolls are not paper, papyrus, or vellum, but are crafted from a durable, flimsy material of unknown origin. It's questionable how you even write on these things, but there is writing on them.
Yo, we found floppy disks.
3 1/4.
Do you have
The
read
big
magic?
ones.
Yeah, I do actually. I believe that's one of my cantrip.
Yeah, it is. So these scrolls are a scroll of clone, a scroll of restoration, a scroll of skin send, and a scroll of treasure stitching.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a little wisdom damage if anyone's got like some lesser resto or anything.
Let me see how many I got prepped here real quick. Lesser restoration. I got one of those prepped. So here you go.
That's a what, 1d4 that you heal? Because I'm down 4.
Yeah, 1d4.
Groovy. Let's hope you roll well.
Well, you roll.
It's your spell. You roll it.
But you're better at it.
That's pretty good. So, all right, you got your scrolls on your floppy disks.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, no. These are laser discs. The big ones.
Big ass, yeah.
The big ass vinyl sized.
I'm going to keep these for my collection.
Victor's looking at the map, the diorama, to see if he sees something that looks like a stele, maybe.
Like a stele?
You do not see anything on the map that looks like a stele.
What is the map then?
Does he have any skills that might be useful in deciphering this map?
It looks like a map of this city. You can tell by a lot of the buildings look like pentagons, which seems to be the overwhelming theme of construction here. And you do see a building that looks like it's on the plaza, like the one you just ran through.
Would maybe knowledge geography help decipher this thing?
It looks like a map of this city. But there does not seem to be anything that appears to be a stele.
Of course not.
That's not very stellar. Or...
No.
That was a stretch, but I'll give it to you.
That won't. No.
Denied.
This is too much of a stretch.
She said.
She's never said that to you.
You're right. Ain't nothing pregnancy can't handle, though. 10 centimeters dilation.
Okay. So what are you going to do now?
Cringe for a minute.
Look at the big statue of Cthulhu.
It's not Cthulhu.
Is it
It's the Haster, or the Yellow King.
Haster, the King in Yellow?
No, it looks like, imagine a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it bat wings and tentacles for feet and a starfish for a head.
Is it a chocolate starfish with the hot dog flavored water?
No.
Ugh.
And for some reason, Amos suddenly gets irritable bowel syndrome and loses 20 hit points.
And that's what you get for bringing up Limp Bizkit.
Okay. Because the GM obviously doesn't want dinners cooked for her anymore.
Yes.
Do we recognize this statue?
I believe you've seen creatures like this before.
Yes, because it's very much ringing a bell. I just can't remember what the hell they're called.
I don't remember anything.
They're called elder things.
Yes.
Oh yeah, those things. They're kind of wimpy.
So what you gonna do?
Take a deep
Have
breath.
those things tried to get in the door?
You can hear something, a dull thud. It's a very thick door. It's like a big, thick stone door that rolls to the side. And you guys have closed it and, latched it somehow, so it's not opening. But you can hear something on the other side kind of pound on it a little bit. But it doesn't seem like it's going to break through.
Yeah, when it starts calling out individual people's names and being like, I know you're in there. Just come on out.
We have such wonderful sights to show you.
So does it look like that?
Yes, it looks like that.
That's kind of a chubby one, huh?
They're all kind of chubby.
Wait, weren't those the things that was underneath the estate that we kind of had a conversation with?
In fact, yes.
Yes.
You said we shouldn't kill him.
If I remember properly, we didn't.
I know.
Yeah, wasn't that Kiki's
That's my
body?
point.
Kiki's body or something?
No, Kiki had more
No.
face
Like
stalks.
her body was being like next to. I don't remember. Stuff's like a jumble for me half the time.
Kiki was a different type of weird critter, I think. She was
a
a Yithian.
Yeah, she was a Yithian.
Yes.
And there is a ramp that leads up to what looks like a second floor.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. Let's ramp it up.
And that was what Kiki was.
That's
Yeah.
kinky.
See, they look completely different.
Victor will check for traps as we proceed.
There are no traps.
There's always
He and
traps
Amos will proceed. The whole thing's a trap. Admiral Akbar is laughing at us.
It's a tarp.
One of my colleagues is named Trap. She has a poster up in
All
her
right.
room with that.
Is she a Von Trap?
No, just Trap with 2 P's.
I'm trying to move you, but it's being difficult because my mouse is fucking up, so bear with me.
You want me there?
No. Don't move yourselves at all.
Okay.
It's okay, man.
And the things that are supposed to be up here suddenly disappeared. Oh, there they are. They're on the wrong layer. Okay. Up here, there's not enough room for everybody, but dim light pours through windows in this top floor chamber. The ceiling slopes almost to a point, then merges into a solid pentagonal support column that runs from the floor to the roof. Around the center section are 5 racks of scrolls and books fabricated from metal plates. On both the east and west side of the room are glass cylinder with hinged hatch doors. A steel ramp descends to a lower floor in the north end of the chamber. And you can see floating in these glass cylinders are 2 elder things. So, you guys gonna move?
You said not to move, so I'm not moving.
So he's just in a glass case or something?
It is a glass cylinder with a hinged hatch door in the front.
Is it trapped?
It is not trapped.
It's always a trap.
So what are we doing here? I mean,
I don't know. Why were we coming here again?
supposedly this was
We were
supposed
looking
to...
for the Stela, and this is the archive. And maybe these are the librarians of the archive. And the last time we met these things, they were nice.
True.
They were also just waking up.
Yes, also true.
These look like they might still be asleep.
Yeah. But we're a lot more powerful now than we were then.
We can beat up some sleeping motherfuckers.
Okay. Amos will open the case on this one.
Okay. The creature
Just in
inside
case.
the creature inside kind of shudders, and it starts to twitch.
I will speak to it in Aklo, because that's the only weird language I know. Hey, do you, this place, the, with the books and things.
It looks at you kind of. It's hard to tell the expression because it's got a starfish head with eyeballs on it. But its little eye stalk things kind of look at you kind of squinty and they're kind of blinking.
Can you help or not?
I'm gonna cast comprehend languages on Amos.
It looks and it replies back in Aklo. What are you?
I'm Amos.
What's an Amos?
Baddest motherfucker in the world.
Look, we're trying to find a stele here in town. We don't know where it is. And we thought this place might tell us where. Are you like the librarian or something?
Yeah. Archivist.
Yeah. Potato, tomato, whatever.
And the other container opens. And inside there is another elder thing. It looks a little bit more alert, like it's waking up a little bit faster.
Victor shifts his point of view so his arrows are trained on the new one.
Though they both look at you all like kind of shocked. They're like looking at you like you're some weird aberration.
Look, I'm not the talky one, and not really the patient one either. So,
after realizing they're talking Aklo, and I totes understand Aklo, and then I hear the magic words, "I'm not the talky one," I step forward, and I'm like, what was the last thing you remember before being put in your tube?
The revolt.
So this was once an active living city filled with people-ish things?
Yeah, it was full of people. Until our servants revolted.
Well, there's nothing left out there. As far as we can tell, your whole city's been stolen. There's the handful of things we have found out there are dangerous and horrible and just awful. Just so much awful.
What do you mean, horribleness and awful?
There is some Shoggoths outside who really wanna...
Wait, they're still here?
Several of them, yes.
We went into long-term hibernation hoping they'd be gone when we woke up.
Not so much.
We killed one.
This is awful.
Tell us about it. We came to the archive because we're looking for a star stela, and we couldn't find one on the map, and this city is vast. We're wondering if you can tell us perhaps, like, where the stela for this city is located, roughly.
Sure. What's a star stela?
Ooh. Okay.
Herman describes it.
These are my word pictures.
Yeah, they listen very closely and they're like, we do know where something like that is in the city. Why are you looking for it?
Because we want to look at it.
We need to close it.
What do you mean close it?
Dark forces are using them to do dark things.
Yeah, it's like a big rusty anchor stuck in our world, and if it's not shut down, it's gonna.
You're out. Your microphone's not working too good in there, Amos.
Probably doesn't
Better?
have his mouth by it. He's probably picking up a kitty.
No, just it was shifted over when I got up, and I didn't push it far enough down. So it's like a big rusty anchor hooked into our world, and if we don't shut it down, it's gonna like tear up parts of our world, and that's where we go for all our stuff.
That's probably what happened. If it's being used for dark things, then that's what probably led to the mutate, to the rebellion.
Mutate looks at almost. Yeah.
This stele thing, we were using it as a power source in some experiments to create a new type of slave. But if it was unexpectedly affected by this stele of yours, then that's what caused it to change and then rouse the Shoggoths and set them on the path of insurrection.
Quite possibly, yes.
There's a couple of them outside the door downstairs, by the way.
As long as they can't get in. They shouldn't be able to get in.
Well, we closed the door after we came in, but...
Good. Then they won't be able to enter.
Unless they can climb the walls.
They could, but they're not that bright. And without the mutate to lead them, they're not organized enough to really plan and strategize.
Well, we killed one, and then all of a sudden a bunch more showed up.
They kept saying a name.
Kala, or something like that.
Oh no, that's not a name. That's just what they say. That they're trying to mimic our language, but they're horrible at it. So that's really all they can say, and it doesn't mean anything.
Okay, that's funny and racist as fuck. Well, yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at there. There isn't much we can do for you. We're basically here for the Star Steel, and we barely got through this city alive on our own. We can try to lead those things away or not let anybody know that you're here, and you can try to wait out this round of insurrectionists. Or if you want to wake up and see about taking back your city, as empty as it is, yay for the good fight.
With just the two of us. Are you mad?
Hey, you know what? We've saved a world, overthrew a corrupt city owner person, and, saved a lot of lives, and there's just like 5 of us.
You had to count that, didn't you?
I sometimes forget to count myself when I do numbers.
The thing is, we really just need to know where that stele is.
Maybe without its dark power polluting your city, the Shoggoths will, settle back down and be docile.
The problem is the mutate's a Shoggoth, but it's a smart one. It can think, it can reason. When it instigated the insurrection, We tried to stop it, we tried to fight it, we couldn't do it. We could not fight it. However, we were able to lock it in a stasis field. The stele is locked in the stasis field with the mutate.
Of course it is.
If you open the field to get to the stele, you will release the mutate. And I fear that should it be released, it could organize the Shoggoths into an army.
Phew, boy. Looking at the rest of the guys like, I tell everybody who doesn't speak Aklo the gist of what has been said, and
Don't we all speak Aklo by now?
I think we all speak Aklo.
I think so.
Well then, y'all don't need to have this shit explained, and I just turn around and give you the universal shrug, like, what the? Yeah.
Well, okay, it's like this. We gotta shut down that stele thing, and then the next one, because they work in threes, apparently. And, it's not like we have the option of just letting it sit there because you got it in stasis. Because whatever it's doing isn't still in stasis.
Well, give me a diplomacy check. Amos is the one talking, so he's the one doing diplomacy.
I'm assisting.
Oh, well, okay. If we can assist, let me assist.
I don't do diplomacy. I was actually Amos. I just didn't switch my thing from Victor to Amos at the bottom of my screen because it's a pain in the ass. But that was Amos's roll for Intimidate.
It shakes its head thing. We simply cannot allow the mutate to escape.
What if we go into the field and we take care of your mutate problem? We kill it, or at least we promise to. Will that give us access to the stasis field? Can we go into it then?
Give me a diplomacy check. It thinks for a moment. It says, if you give me your absolute assurance that you will not allow the mutate to escape the facility alive.
I swear.
And you help drive off the Shoggoths that lurk outside, which we'll help with.
Well, look, we got to get to this place, and, we're either going to kill it or it's going to kill us. So, you got that much going for you.
They nod and they're like, "Come with us," and they go downstairs.
Wait. Don't you need like weapons or something? Here, need something? Because you get really small pinchers.
We don't attack with our physical weapons.
Was.
Pincher size doesn't matter.
Bunch of beatniks over here.
All right, so they head downstairs, and they walk over to the diorama, and they point out a building that looks like, two pentagon structures covered by a long walkway in the center of a plaza. They say, "This is the laboratory where the mutate and the stasis field is. If you enter here, you'll be able to access the mutate's chamber." One of them walks over to a shelf and pulls out what looks like kind of like coins. They look like this. And you can tell that, since you all speak Aklo apparently, each one has a number engraved on it. The numbers are 2, 4, and 8. The archivist hands them to you and says, "I'm not sure exactly what they're used for, but I do know that they somehow are required for the locking mechanism to the vault that the stele is in." Now you just need to lure the Shoggoths somehow away from this building and make your way to the laboratory.
Can't Amos just like fly around and have them chase him?
I was going to suggest that very thing.
It's because we're like, good thinkers or something.
Whatever plan you guys want to use.
That's my idea.
Well, while y'all figure out what plan you're going to use, I'm going to take a quick break.
Yeah, I'm gonna go P2.
I think I too will make a quick AFK.
Well, all right. So what's the plan? What do we want to do? You want me to fly around and try and annoy these guys? I'll carry Victor around. You can shoot him.
That might work.
So did y'all come up with a plan?
Amos is gonna fly, distract them away.
Well, I will fly with carrying Victor, and he will shoot arrows at them.
Yes, ball gunner.
Shoot arrows until they die, or just shoot arrows to piss them off and make them follow you, or what?
Well, I mean, we're going
growing
to try
kite.
and make them follow us just to give the other people time to do whatever they're going to do, because no one gave a solid plan on what we want to do. So we'll draw them off, and then I will fly back, because they're oozy, slimy things, and I don't think they move that fast. I hope.
Or that smartly.
Then again, they might be super fast, so who knows?
Yeah, turbocharged fast oozes.
I mean, we could probably draw one off and kill it, but I don't think we could take on 3 of them.
I think you could. It's because I believe in you, Amos.
Okay, well, with your plan of pissing them off with arrows and leading them away, it takes some time, but you do manage to get all of them away and lured out into the city, and you're able to fly between buildings and lose them, and you can make your way back.
Okie dokie. Now what?
Now we gotta go to the archives, don't we?
This is
came out of
the
the
archive.
The thingy with the things.
All right, let's go.
The laboratory? Is that where you're going?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I believe so.
Bad memory. And I knew what I was talking about, though. Vaguely.
Okay. Okay, you come and you are outside of the laboratory. 2 pentagonal structures connected by a long covered walkway stand in the center of an empty plaza, surrounded by a cluster of domes and spiral towers. Both buildings are constructed from green and black marble etched with inhuman engravings. The larger building is topped with a domed roof with a needle-like spire at the center. An iridescent hemisphere of energy surrounds it and expands to the southwest wall of the smaller building. There are no obvious entrances or windows save for a 5-foot-wide, completely enclosed corridor with a peaked roof that penetrates the barrier and connects to the smaller building. The smaller building is almost identical, save that it has an elongated pentagonal door in the north side. The engravings on the building are rounded and worn smooth from time and the elements.
I am back.
Welcome back.
That was Victor checking for traps. That would actually be a 49 for trap checking.
You do not find any traps, but you do find an engraving that looks like a pattern of creatures with starfish-shaped heads pouring fluids into a large vat. You can see that a disembodied mouth is depicted floating in the vat. and the starfish-headed tentacle or creatures are flailing their tentacles.
So basically, they made the subject their own demise.
Sure looks that way.
Man, they suck at this.
Well, I guess we're supposed to go in, huh?
Yeah, you first.
Yep.
Is it locked?
Yes, it is locked.
Victor looks. Is there any kind of lock mechanism, or is it something like fits the little coins they gave us?
It appears to be a lock that requires a strange 5-sided key or rod. So basically, you can see there is a weird-shaped keyhole.
Hey, we got one of those.
Yeah, don't we have one of those?
I think we did. Wasn't it from when we were looking around the party place, the crypt there or whatever?
Yeah, I thought we got a 5-sided key thing, but I'm trying to find because my notes are all in shorthand. So
I could have swore we did too. You're not crazy, Amos. I understand.
now apparently the GM says there was nothing that we actually looted that fit that. So
So what did we get then?
Okay.
Because I remember that too.
yeah, I thought we did too, but whatever. I thought it was one of the stones we got. Because I was actually...
But I'm not seeing anywhere that it says in any of the treasure.
Yeah, I believe you, but I just believe that I remember us having something that's star-shaped.
Is that sufficient to pick the lock?
Yes.
You're way better at this than him, man.
You also noticed that some recent sigils were gouged over existing marks, though they seem to have been filled in with ice and snow.
Does anyone with like knowledge arcana or spellcraft want to take a gander at those?
Religion, maybe.
They're not magical in any way.
I was just wondering if they were done by someone as part of a ritual or something, like say the Count or someone who was coming this way.
A ritual would be me.
No, it looks more like a warning because it says that in Aklo, the death we created is now our ruin and it waits.
Oh, well, you could have said that.
Oh, that's nice.
That's not creepy at all.
Alright, Amos will open the door and go in.
Okay. Stone panels engraved with small sigils and runes that blink with a rainbow of colors fill 3 corners of this 5-sided room. The outline of a 5-sided door with no lock or handles is seen on the southwest wall. Another pentagon-shaped door exits to the north, this one with a handle and a strange lock. The walls and floor are constructed of smooth green and black marble, and the air is cold and stale, but warmer than it is outside.
Search the area. You know, the old perception-y thingy.
Alrighty, everyone give me a perception check then. Victor notices that the door to the south is trapped.
Oh.
Does any of this match anything around here look like it would use those coins that they gave? They said they didn't understand.
No.
Then,
Though you do notice that one of the strange buttons actually is a coin. And this one says 7.
okay. That does absolutely nothing. Uh, is there any place to put other coins? Is there?
No, there's no place to put other coins.
I wish we could figure this out.
Real just before we bang our heads, is this something that the characters will figure out with knowledges, or is this something that the player is supposed to figure out with riddle solving?
Opening the southern door?
No, the coins.
That is something that the players need to figure out with riddle solving.
Yeah, we're screwed. All right, I'll disable the
We're
door.
fucked.
Okay, you disable the trap.
Is the door locked?
Yes.
Anything magical on the door?
What was that?
No.
Yes, no.
The door is locked, yes. There is not anything magical on it, no. Okay, you unlock the door. And you hear what sounds like something shutting down.
Okay. Well, at that point, Victor will just grab the little 7 coin there. I mean, they weren't using it anymore.
Okay.
What are these?
Death.
Just ignore them for now. You'll see what they are later.
Didn't sound ominous or anything.
I was going to say that exact same damn thing.
All right. The center of this room is open, so don't walk into the giant hole in the floor. This large pentagonal chamber has a curved dome-like ceiling that reaches 45 feet above the floor at its highest point. 20 feet from the bottom, a 5-foot wide ledge runs along all 5 walls, with a corridor that branches to the northeast, which just came out. There is no railing along the ledge, nor is there a ramp or staircase that extends to the lower floor. On the floor, 2 ramps descend sharply down corridors to the east and west, while a level hallway runs to the south. The marble walls and floor are damp and cold, and there is a faint musty smell in the air like wet animals and chemicals.
I look down over the edge and see what's down.
There is nothing down there.
Okay. Where do we want to go? Left or right?
Yes.
All right, we're going this way. Any doors here that are locked or whatever?
No, it's an open hallway. You can keep going forward.
Is this the ambient sound from Secret World?
I have no idea. Okay, roll initiative. Let's see. This room, let me read you the destruction. A small work table covered with alchemical equipment occupies the eastern corner of this high-ceilinged, 5-sided room. The bottom of a steep ramp begins at the western edge of the room, constructed from the same cold marble as the rest of the building. A 5-sided corridor disappears into the darkness of the northwest. All right, Victor.
Well, as there's only one thing in here, and it apparently is hostile enough to merit initiative, Victor will just shoot it full of holes.
That sounds like metagaming. On the other hand, it sounds completely within character for Victor.
He will study it and then shoot it.
It's only metagaming if it's outside their character, or if it looks mean.
Is this thing a aberration?
No. As a matter of fact, it's not.
They're not aberrations?
Funny, you'd think they are.
Okay. Are they immune to being sneak attack?
Doesn't look like.
Alrighty then. So 41. 45. Does 24 hit? It's flat-footed.
Yep.
41. 47. 37. If 23 hits.
Okay. Yeah, it lets out a screech. Crumb.
And then he 5-foot
no
steps.
idea what's going on, so I'm gonna. Oh, okay, I see it now. 5-foot step, and then I'm going to give Amos a. I think I have it prepped twice. No, I don't. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a guidance then.
Alrighty. Amos.
Amos will 5-foot step up and attack.
Yeah, this thing looks like the ones you saw earlier, but it looks a little weird. Its skin isn't the right color. Looks kind of grayish.
Ew. I've seen this game. When we walked in, was it bent over somebody, and then we walked in, and then it slowly turned its head to give us the creepy profile?
Sure.
It's a zombie.
Man, is that thing still up?
I have to keep scrolling up because you keep adding new attacks. I have to scroll up to see what the damage is.
Oh, sorry. 48 points on the first hit.
I got it now. I got it. All right, the second to last one takes it down. Indra, what do you do?
From back here, I'm like, what's going on? But I hear the sounds of fighting. So I begin to dance, but maybe I use little finger symbols or something so that the magic of my dance spreads around the corner. And I I don't even know if I should bother to waste a spell.
It's up to you.
Well, your spell wouldn't come around the corner anyway, so.
You should move to somewhere where you have line of sight.
And move up here. And then I can see these guys. Then I cast haste.
All right. Erevan.
I am going to move up. And what knowledge check do I need for this guy?
What guy?
Guy I can see right there.
That's Amos.
Well, did the thing disappear when we...
No, it looks like an elder thing, but it looks like a dead elder thing.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right, that is Amos. I can only see, like, part of the thing. I'm going to move up a little more then.
It was right in front of Amos, but now it's just a body on the floor.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hit Amos with Fortune then. Just in case.
All right, this one comes up the hallway behind Indra and throws something at her.
Is it a spider?
No.
Am I gonna wish it was a spider?
Probably.
Motherfucker.
Does a 34 hit your touch AC?
I believe so, but let me check. Touch AC, yes! Is that fire? Am I on fire?
You're not on fire, but you got hit with fire.
I'm fire adjacent.
And from the hallway,
It's something's attacking through the end of the wall?
no, that's a hallway that goes. Hang on.
Because that's a closed alcove.
Yeah, it's fucked up. There, now it's a hallway. This hallway goes under the other hallway. That's what those dotted lines were. So this creature moves to here.
Nah. That's a fast little fucker.
Yeah, he is. And he's not just walking along the ground. He's like kind of flying a little bit. And almost like swimming through the air or walking along the walls and ceiling. Kind of like a slimy, oozy, flying xenomorph.
No.
And he attacks Amos.
Bring it, you basic bitch.
Does a 50 hit?
It does.
For minimum damage.
You thought you were charging to attack me.
So
You were just bringing yourself into attack range.
Victor? Oh, also everyone needs to give me a will save.
Yeah, it's the one I'm good at.
For his maddening cacophony.
Is there anything else we should know before we act?
No, that's it.
Victor's is actually a 17 for what it's worth.
No. He is confused for 5 rounds and takes 3 points of wisdom damage. Everyone else is fine.
Okay.
So now it is Victor's turn.
Derp, derp, derp. He smacks himself in the face.
Crumb.
I'm gonna cast Bless. So you don't want that guidance again?
Amos had fortune, so you should have rolled twice for that save.
Amos didn't fail.
Oh,
Victor
I'm sorry.
failed.
Victor failed.
Sorry, I keep forgetting you're playing Victor too.
Amos.
Amos is, well, fuck, he's hasted. Is this thing an aberration in front of me?
No, it is an ooze.
Of course it is. Can't have anything be an actual fucking aberration. And of course he's immune to crits, right?
Yeah.
Sure he is.
That'd be convenient, right?
Do those two hit?
Yes.
Does that? Well, of course that one hits if the other one did. Does 36 hit?
No.
He does have a -2 to his AC for charging, by the way.
He didn't charge.
Oh, he didn't charge?
He just walked. Well,
He skittered in a terrifying fashion.
yeah. He's got a 50-foot movement speed. He moved 45 feet.
Okay. So
He is
36 does not
He is a
hit.
fast fuck.
So I will re-roll that, or yeah, I get to re-roll that one because of. So the 42 does hit, though. Thank you for fortune. And a 41 does hit, I believe.
Yep.
So thank you for fortune. So they all hit for. The actual hits were 53 damage.
He's calculated. Don't worry about it. I was able to keep up.
All right. That's about all I can do, guys.
Indra.
Okay, we established that I'm fire adjacent. Do I have to put myself out? Is
No.
everything still burning? Was this just like oh god, and now I'm like, what's this?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And these guys have been taking sonic damage?
Nope.
Have we?
Well, you haven't been in the room, so you can't see who's taking what damage or not.
I suppose that'd be a meta question. Okay, I am going to gonna be a brave girl, and I'm gonna shoot the one across the way with my bow.
Don't forget you're hasted, so you get a second attack at your top rate. First, you go 2 at your top rate. And
What's
then
the
second.
P on the ones?
Huh?
I've got 2 sets of macros. I got bow inspired and then bow inspired PB.
Point blank, it's within 30 feet.
Then that's what I go with.
Just remember to do your top one twice, because
Oh god, I've just made it mad and it's gonna hurt me more.
right now your choice is that or the Shoggoth boss that apparently is fighting us.
I'm a brave girl. I'm a brave girl.
You certainly did shoot it with an arrow. Doesn't look like the arrows did full damage.
Of course not.
Araven.
Try and hit this cat up here with the with misfortune. And that's with my corset.
It saves. On the nose.
Balls.
I was going to say, bro, that thing had a plus 32 on its attack roll. I think it saves probably pretty good.
Well, it's kind of what I do.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
If it's a Shoggoth variant, hell, Shoggoths are either immune to or have massive damage reduction to everything.
All right, the one over by Sala is going to... It's going to throw some bombs.
Bye, Sala.
Yeah, you're fucked.
That's the first bomb. That's the second bomb.
That one
Damn,
would actually
girl,
miss.
you're the bomb.
And that's the last bomb.
What's your touch AC, Sala?
17.
With haste?
With haste is then
18.
18. Then it's 18.
So at least the second one missed.
You are the bomb, girl.
Is that guy taking a penalty for being at the 2 range categories?
Yes.
Fucking hate alchemists. The worst NPC class to fight players.
Yeah, they're great to play as, but
As NPC bad guys, they suck balls, man.
totally,
They are horrible.
Totally bad.
Miserable creatures.
Probably the worst thing on the planet, except for gunslingers.
All right, the Shoggoth is going to attack. First, it's going to attack Amos.
Of course.
Does a 41 disarm?
No, it does not.
Oh, yeah, you got that shit.
And then it misses Amos. Then it's going to try to hit Erevan.
I think that might have hit and grabbed Erevan.
I am hit and grabbed.
Is this a small version of what we fought earlier?
It is smaller.
Notice its name, though.
I can't see its name. I can't.
It says it in the attacks.
The mutate.
Oh.
The thing that is the boss is the mutate.
We're doing the boss fight.
Okay, so Erevan took the attack damage and takes the constrict damage.
I'm gonna have to start healing, huh?
You're also adjacent to it now, Erevan. So you move up next to Amos.
Yeah, it's heal time, huh?
Considering Sala's status, yes.
Yes, please.
God damn it! Why can't you guys just let me hit something for once?
Because
Bitch,
you're
you
the
get out
healer.
here and get hit in the face with the goddamn Molotovs.
Now Molotovs are just
And
fire,
since
they
it
only do 1d6.
since it has Erevan, it's going to try and disarm Amos again.
Or 1d4, my bad.
Does that disarm?
Hang on a second.
And FYI, its disarm attempts are not provoking.
What?
It does not actually disarm me.
That's metal.
Thanks to the haste.
Yay!
All right.
And the fact that I have a weapon cord and those gauntlets give me a bonus to my protection from disarm.
Does weapon cord? I don't think it gives a bonus.
No, it doesn't. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't
Yeah.
go flying anywhere. It would just be.
No, but because the mutate is wielding weapon.
No, it did not disarm me.
Yeah, that's I figured that. All right, Victor.
You okay, bro?
Okay.
Crumb.
I'm glad I'm
I am
drinking.
going to channel positive energy to heal my friends for 38.
Alrighty, Amos.
Well, you know that whole when you're hammer.
Get hammered.
Amos is going to full attack the mutate. And your what do you call fortune lasts for 3 rounds, right?
The 37 misses.
Yep.
That's why I'm asking if the fortune lasts. So the 40 actually hits instead of the 37.
Let me just double check real quick. Just want to make sure I'm giving you the right information.
Now this will be round 2, so
Yeah, 3 rounds.
okie dokie. So that does hit. And that hits.
Three rounds or until you benefit from it. Whichever comes first. Whichever comes first.
So it only lasts once?
Yeah, once you use it, it's... If I'm reading this correctly, once you use it, it's gone. But it stays on you for 3 rounds until you use it.
No, well, in that case, it was gone. Well, what does it do, actually?
The witch can grant a creature within 30 feet a bit of luck for 1 round. The target can call upon good luck once per round, allowing him to re-roll any ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, taking the better result. You must decide to use his ability before the first roll is made. At 8th and 16th level, the duration of the hex is extended by 1 round. Once a creature has benefited from the fortune hex, it cannot benefit from it again for 24 hours. So I'm sorry, it's 3 rounds, and then I can't use it on you for 24 hours.
Okay. So it does last for 3 rounds.
Yes.
And then, okay. So, all right. So, yeah. So then all my attacks hit.
All right. Indra.
I'm gonna 5-foot step back. I know it's not gonna help, but it'll make me feel better. And I'm gonna try shooting it again. I forgot to hit the 1 first. It's pretty much everything I have is either in the enchantment field or the sonic field, and I have a feeling those aren't going to work.
How do you know?
Because if they haven't been taking sonic damage, then obviously me screaming at them isn't going to help. And if they are pallid and not behaving correctly, and they've been existing this long without their stasis tubes, then I would believe that they might be undead.
You can make the knowledge checks to make these decisions without relying on your gut instinct. Just saying.
Well, are they alive?
Did you make a knowledge religion check?
Define life.
Looks alive to you. I mean, it's moving and everything. Erevan, it is your turn.
Oh, boy. Shit. I would need a concentration check to cast defensively, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's give that a shot.
While grappled.
While grappled. Probably not.
No.
And that's all I can do since I actually rolled, right?
Yeah, because you were attempting to cast a spell. So, yes.
Okay.
With its clumsy wings, it's going to 5-foot flap forward and throw another bomb at Sala.
Would she now have partial cover being in the hallway?
That's why it flew a little bit. So it's still got a clear line of sight. Because the hallway is a little bit of a ramp, so it flew so that it could still see her clearly. Just the first one.
And Crumb needs to make a reflex save.
Haha!
Just the first one again. My mouse is fucking up and clicking twice.
No, Crumb wouldn't take that. He'd only take the splash damage.
What's the minimum
Is
damage?
the second one for Crumb or is the second one for...
No, just the first attack is on Sala because my mouse is clicking twice.
So minimum 16?
No, that's not how splash damage on Alchemist Fire works.
Oh, Alchemist Fire. I thought it was actual Alchemist. Alchemist.
No, it is an Alchemist. These are Alchemist bombs.
Yeah, so minimum damage is 15 then. 16.
No, that's not how the splash damage on an Alchemist works. It's a set number.
It's minimum bomb damage.
It's the number of dice in the bomb plus its intelligence modifier is the splash damage.
That's what I'm saying.
And
minimum bomb
you
damage.
save. In this case, it would be 5 plus whatever
11.
its intelligence modifier is. I don't know what its intelligence modifier is.
I'm hovering over the thing right now, and it's 16.
Yeah, it would be 16.
So it'd be 8. He saved.
Yeah, so you saved for half. The second one, though, he has to roll again for the second bomb. And this is the third bomb. A 12. So it misses Sala and hits the wall.
Sully, you know you only took 57 from those 2 attacks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was at like 82 or something.
Okay, first, Araven.
Mm-hmm.
It's not calculating the acid damage, but you take 23 damage. And $36 acid damage. Now it will attack Amos. And it will try to disarm him again because it doesn't like getting smacked with that sword.
That does not succeed.
And once again trying to disarm. Nope. Victor.
Yeah, this could be really bad. And Victor starts shooting at Amos. Okay. That does not hit. That does hit. Hang on, I gotta switch to Amos real quick.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
I know! Amos slashes that arrow out of the air.
Indra, stop running away.
I was trying to remember where the hallway was. It's all dark and stuff.
That does not hit. Does not hit. Does not hit. So, Victor just shot a bunch of arrows at Amos' ass.
Whole bunch of ting, 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 ting.
Well, there was one that would have hit, but the cut from the air worked.
Crumb.
Okay.
Crumb wants to switch spots with me, doesn't he?
Crumb wants to go ahead and channel twice. You're all blessed, you know, right?
Trust me, man, I'm counting every plus in. I'm having difficulty hitting this guy on my follow-up shot.
Amos.
Amos gonna full attack the fucking thing here.
Now he wants the guidance.
No, dude. This is my last round that I will have the what do you call it up, unless you cackle or something. All right. Fuck balls. Does that hit?
Yes, it does. And the second one takes it down. And the third one, for good measure, make sure it's never getting up again.
Actually, the third one misses because it's a natural one. But wait, it's the last round of. Dude, do you know how much difference that fucking fortune made?
I'm glad I threw it on you then.
I think I would have missed like 6 attacks.
All right. Indra.
I'm a brave girl! And I shoot it again.
Remember, hasted first. Do your best attacks first.
I'm a brave girl.
Erevan.
Let's see. Gonna move. And I'm going to hit dude over here with a flame strike.
Because, bitch.
Hey, I said flame strike, not fireball.
Yeah, dude, flame strike. Because, bitch, stop shooting at my woman.
Motherfucker, you on fire? I'll show you motherfucking fire.
Okay. It doesn't look like all the fire damage goes through, but it does do damage.
Okay.
Though it doesn't save, so that's good.
Hold my motherfucking hopes.
It's gonna 5-foot fly to there.
I should have run away. But I didn't know in character that room was safe now, and Victor's acting all funny, and yeah.
It's gonna throw a bomb at first Erevan.
Hey, at least there's some cover.
Does a 33 hit?
Actually, I don't think it does.
Your touch AC, so take away all the natural armor and AC bonus.
Fuck that shit. That probably hits.
Then I'm gonna need a will save.
Shh, hold on. Yeah, it totally hits. Will save?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're fine. Then it's gonna throw a bomb at Erevan. Not Erevan, sorry. Indra.
Honestly, I think I done pissed it off.
Fucking alchemists, man.
Well, shit, you should be almost out of bombs.
If he had a plus 11 intelligence modifier, he's got a lot of bombs.
He only has 23.
We might be like halfway through them by now.
So Solid, does a 28 hit your touch AC?
Yes.
Crumb, give me a reflex save. You take 16 damage. And then it's going to throw another bomb at Solid.
And that'll be the crit.
Sorry, just the 19. And Crumb once again reflex to avoid the splash. You take 16 damage from the splash.
And Victor's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Victor draws his bow and starts shooting at Amos again. Okay.
Crumb.
What do you got, Indra?
You don't know what she's at. She looks really rough, though.
Well, Indra, I'm going to cast Heal on you, so you get 150 hit points back.
I look awesome again.
He picks up your insides and he stuffs them back in.
All my insides are back on my inside.
I'll expect a kiss later.
He uses his fist.
I didn't want to get fisted.
Amos.
Yeah. You know, what the fuck? And Amos just is going to attempt to grapple and tackle Victor, who is shooting him.
A wrestle.
Which is... should be able to grapple him. However, as Amos does not have improved, Victor gets to shoot him because he has snapshot. That's
Why you hitting
ridiculous. I know. Now I gotta switch to... Oh! Amos gets shot, but he does tackle him.
I gotta go change the diaper. I'll be right back.
Indra.
God. Okay. No, I'm all healed up. I'm a brave girl. Eventually it has to die. Or I have to run out of arrows.
Well, normally these guys don't have damage reduction. You just found a tough one. Who throws bombs?
Your last attack is going to miss. Erevan.
Okay, knowing what we know of elder things, how does negative energy affect them? Is it like undead where it heals them?
No, elder things are not healed by undead energy. Or by negative energy.
In that case, I'm going to hit it with harm.
All of its wounds heal.
Alright.
You want to give me a knowledge religion? You asked about elder things. Elder things are not healed by negative energy. However, undead juju zombie elder things totally are.
Oh, fuck me in the ass. Sorry about the... Okay. My bad.
Well, it was not expecting that, but it's grateful.
It will kill you last.
It's gonna throw a bomb at Sala.
I'm back.
Just the 21, so it totally misses. Let's see where it goes. Okay, it hits the wall in front of above Sala, so it doesn't hit anybody. Then it's gonna throw a bomb at Erevan. Does a 31 hit your touch AC?
It does.
Give me a will save. You are confused for 10 rounds.
Fuck!
Yay!
And then it's going to throw a bomb at Crumb.
I'm sorry, guys.
Does an 18 hit your touch AC?
No, it does not.
Okay, you're fine. And then it's... yeah, that's all of its bombs.
All of its bombs for this turn?
No, all of its bombs for this turn.
My hopes were temporarily raised.
This should be the last round. Victor's confused, right?
How many rounds has it been?
I think this is 5.
He is confused for...
Victor was confused for 5 rounds.
Then yeah, this will be the last round.
Because he hit himself, he babbled, he attacked Amos twice, and now he just hit himself again.
Crumb.
I am going to move here and stab the thing.
He could have stood in front of me and, taken some of those bombs. I would have accepted that.
I need to get out of the way for Amos to come over here and kill things. So, is she dancing still?
Yes.
So, 40 to hit.
You hit.
And 21 damage slashing.
Not all the damage goes through.
Okay.
By the way, does it look like it is in better shape than it was before?
Oh yeah, it looks absolutely fine. Like not even a single tentacle's out of place. It is absolutely 100% fine until he stabbed it. All of its wounds closed when Erevan hit it with a harm spell. Amos.
Well, Amos doesn't know that this is the last round of Victor's nonsense, so he is still holding him down. He's actually going to attempt to pin him so he can't do anything.
Alrighty, Indra.
I'm a brave girl, and I shoot it.
Hey, you crit though. And that ain't nothing.
I pewed.
Your last attack is going to miss. But the other one's hit. Erevan.
What does being confused do?
Hang on.
Hit the button.
Oh yeah, I had the button. Okay.
Okay, it's going to throw a bomb at Indra because that hurt.
And it's going to provoke from Crumb, who has a reach weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed it does. So, I missed.
Erevan, does a 28 hit your touch AC? Sorry, Indra, does a 28 hit your touch AC?
Yes.
Alright, take the damage and give me a will save.
Fuck.
You're fine.
We killed the main boss. His fucking scrub buddy, more of a challenge.
Crumb. Does a 28 or sorry, a 21 hit your touch AC?
Yeah.
Give me a will save. You are sorry, you've looped around to negative numbers again, so sorry, you're confused.
What?
No, don't worry about it. I was joking.
It's like your words are confusing me.
And firebomb at Indra. No. And it splashes in the square.
It's D8.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it splashes in that square right there, so it doesn't hit anybody. Victor!
Victor looks at Amos like, what the fuck? And then proceeds to shoot at the only enemy who's conveniently in a direct line of sight. Is that thing an aberration or not?
It's an undead.
Was it an aberration beforehand?
Yes, but it says in its stats undead.
They screwed up, because technically it's both, but that's okay. Victor does not care about such things. Let me make sure he's got all his modifiers in place. He will study it and shoot.
And the last hit takes it down. Crumb, what are you going to do?
We're still in initiative? Oh, people are confused. Yeah. I'm not just being crazy here. So clarifying channel will let somebody go ahead and do a resave, right?
What does it say on the skill?
Once per day when you channel positive energy to heal living creatures. If any of the creatures you healed are currently affected by one or more charms or compulsions that allow a save throw, you grant each of these creatures an immediate save to permanently end one of those effects. And they get a bonus based on equal to my charisma modifier.
Yep.
Okay. So my charisma modifier is +5. So I'm gonna move into this wonderful room here and do a clarifying channel. So y'all get 24 hit points back, and you guys get to save. Do another save +5.
That was a will save, was it?
Twice I've gotten to use that. Nice.
And there goes the natural 20.
Well, at least it worked.
Yep. So now everyone is not confused.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Thanks, Maui.
Sorry, it's a lot. The hair and the bod, you know.
Is your backstory on your back?
No, but you can give me a back rub now.
It's told in hair.
Oozing crumb muscle.
I don't know if there's any description of a body part or like appearance or anything to do with the body, much less an attractive body, that should use the adjective oozing.
You just haven't seen Crumb yet.
Boy, am I glad I got a drink.
It could have been separating.
So, what are y'all gonna do now?
Well, let's search this little miserable small pentagonal room that we were forced to fight in.
Yes.
And see if there's anything of value in here. And also search the corpses.
Hang on, I gotta. Okay, never mind. There was a kitten that was reaching up and pawing at my hand because I had stopped petting him. Okay, on the corpses you find, along with a bunch of bombs and alchemist formula books, you find 2 cloaks of resistance +2. Two scarlet and blue sphere Aeons. And also on one you find some hexagonal pink chips with the numbers 3, 5, and 10. And on the other one you find the numbers 1 and 9. And in this room you find an oil of daylight and 3 potions of cure serious wounds.
And the mutate didn't have anything better than that?
He doesn't have pockets.
He could have been wearing something.
On his what?
Tentacles. I don't know. I don't judge.
He's mutated it.
Okay, so that was all the loots. Where do we want to go now?
I want to take a break because shit, I use like a lot of channels, so.
We still got enough, and we should at least check the area, because if that was mutate, that was the main boss. And our main objective was to kill it and to clear this area. Oh, there's a pool bath thing here.
Let me read you this room. A 10-foot by 5-foot block of greenish black marble sits at the north end of this chamber. A large section of the top block has been cut away and lined with a strange steel alloy to form a basin or pool. A scent like a mixture of lavender and ozone lingers in the air. The walls and floor are smooth stone here as elsewhere, but also remarkably clean.
Is there anything of looty goodness value in here?
No.
Look kind of like ovaries.
Okay, this room. 2 large glassy cylinders large enough to hold a person occupy the west side of this pentagonal-shaped room. Each cylinder has a transparent door set with hinges and a door handle on both sides. A steel ramp exits to the east and leads up to a higher floor. And an odd 5-sided corridor whose ceiling rises to a point exits to the northeast where you just came.
Is there anything in those containers or elsewhere in the room?
No, the containers are completely empty.
Are they open, like things just came out of them?
They are open, but they look like they've been open for a long time.
Okay. Moving on. This is where we came in, right? Wasn't there a thing to the... Or was that the one to the north? Okay, so there we go. Is it trapped?
No.
It's magical.
Is it locked?
It is, and it looks like this.
And here's where we're done, where they give us a player puzzle.
The symbol in the center is in Aklo, but it is the number 19.
So we have to do player puzzle now. Shit. Can we just smash something?
Okay. It's supposed to be 19, and there's what? There's how many little thingies around the outside?
10.
Well, basic math won't work because if we add up, going from 1 to 10 with 1 to 10 numbers, we will come up with higher than 19.
And each one of the little chips will fit into one of those little things.
So what we gotta do is a process of elimination.
All of the chips are the same size.
Well, let's do the simplest first. Let's go in order. We'll put chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nothing happens. Yeah, let me read you. A pentagon is engraved plainly on the surface of this door with a sigil in its center. At each exterior point of the pentagon and at the middle of each straight line is a small 5-sided indentation, as if designed to accept some object inserted in each of the 10 slots.
What does the sigil say?
The sigil says 19.
Above each one?
No, the sigil in the middle is the ACLO number 19.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Maybe we just have to put ones on each of the corners of the pentagrams. So then we just have to come up with 5 numbers that add to 19. Most likely using the 2, the 4, and the 8, because those are the ones given to us by the archivists, who said, "Oh, these totally open up the door and shit."
Well, you've basically found numbers 1 through 10.
So then we use 2 of those to finish up the thing. I've been drinking and somehow your buff support class almost killed a monster all by herself, and her insides came out almost the whole way twice.
You actually came very close to killing it, and you may have actually killed it all by yourself if Ervin hadn't healed it to full.
I did it because I believed in you.
You wanted to give me more of a chance to prove myself, and I worked hard today, so somebody else can use their thinking brain.
The thing is, with no clues, I have no fucking idea. This having numbers around it and 19 in the middle doesn't give any clues as to what we would do to do this.
Well, with the 19 in the middle, your goal is 19.
Okay. And
Numbers, numbers, numbers.
Alright, make me put on my thinking brain. Fuck all y'all.
Where's the smart guy? Why does he have to be gone today?
It's 11:30. You want to call it here and wait for White to come back?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a smart one.
seriously,
I'm just a teacher, man. That's all I do.
that's fucking embarrassing.
Hey, to teach chemistry, not brain puzzles.
If we look at this, is there anything that would give a hint as to what we're trying to do? Like, focal point, anything?
Can we just bash the door down?
No, you can't bash the door down, and this is what it looks like. You figured out that you got to use those chips.
And when you say we can't bash the door down, I think that's a lie. We can always bash the door down.
Okay, why don't we put in, like I said, in the corners, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 8. That equals 19, right?
Maybe.
And it uses the 3 we got from the elder things, the archivists.
Well, we'll give it a try because can't make it any worse than we are right now, which is nowhere.
Mm.
I mean, there's nothing, no hints as to say, just, oh, hey, randomly put shit together until you get the right 19 combination.
Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah, failed that already.
Yeah, neither of my dudes are going to do that shit, so.
I assisted Erevan.
Okay, Erevan.
Yes.
Throughout the entire city, everything has been pentagonal. Base 5. Since this is a pentagon, you probably need 5 19s.
Well, 19 can't exist in Pet Base 5 because they don't have a freaking 9 in Base 5.
Yeah. Confused.
I think the module dropped the ball on that one because you can't have a 9 in Base 5.
The base 5 was me saying you need 5 19s.
So basically, we have to take the numbers, and there are 10 spots, and we basically have to group them together so that there are 5 groups that equal 19.
And I made this so you guys can write on this if you want to.
We also can wrong on it.
I've actually got my notepad here. I'm scratching shit out in actual pen.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out because even a 10 plus 9, okay, there's 119, but then after that, the numbers, we run out of numbers before we hit 5 19s.
Even multiplying them doesn't work because you get because nothing fucking makes 19.
Yeah, we can't use duplicates of the thingies.
And we only had numbers from 1 to 10, correct?
Yes. And there are 5 sides on the pentagon.
And there's no duplicates?
There are no duplicates.
And if they all fit in the same thing, it doesn't matter how many sides there are.
Yes, it does. Do you want to give me another intelligence check?
Sure.
Hang on.
That's not a good enough intelligence check.
Apparently not.
Okay, Indra.
Hang on. Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened there, but... Okay. I think...
Groups of 3, actually.
With each group of 3 has to equal up to 19. So there's like corner points, basically we'll have, but they basically we have to find a way to make each group of 3 equal 19 while one of them is sharing between the 2 groups.
Let's see. How do I erase?
Just tell me you want to erase something and I'll erase it.
Remember, let's not leave out the lowest numbers first. Like the lowest, we're going to require a 1. Yeah, I don't see how this is going to work either, this theory, so. Like 1, 8, 10 will have to be on one thing. Maybe the 10 will have to be on the corner so it could be used twice. I don't know.
By the way, Sani, say what you were going to say before Foms is like, wait a second.
I was going to basically tell you that it's going to be groups of 3.
What's the minimum that can work with an 8? 10, and then...
1.
No, the 9. We haven't used 9 yet. Okay. Use the 2 already.
I already used the 2. Can you get rid of the 2?
So that 7's a no-go. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, so 9, 3, 7. Nope, because 12 and 6 would be 18, and that's the number we have left.
So close!
Switch the 5 and the 4 around. move that 5 up to the 4, put the 4 down there, and then our numbers work.
No, because it's a 17 over here.
Oh! Yeah, 13, 5, that's 18. Okay, 18, never mind. My bad. It's really a matter of finding the right corner numbers.
Giving you a hint there.
By deleting everything else we had done? Thanks.
No, there's 3 numbers that are correct. So you said the we got to get the corner numbers right. So now we have 2 of the 5 corner numbers correct.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
Where's my drip? Hold on.
Pick a color, girl. It's all you.
My fucking scroll mouse would stop being fucking stupid.
Who is green?
Amos.
The green is correct. Well, the green and the blue.
Okay.
Yeah, there was actually a pattern to it after I started writing it. That's why I figured it out. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around the outside, and then the higher numbers on the corners.
But yeah, the Erebin, you are writing it correctly. It's just Amos got it ready.
Okay.
But you did figure it out.
Yeah.
So the door clicks open.
Hooray, we are not so dumb.
We're not fucking retarded.
Only partially.
We only licked some of the glass.
A tasty glass.
My glass tastes like cat food.
A familiar-looking column stands at the southern point of this room. 2 metal objects stand on either side of the stela, mounted on a metal apparatus to hold them in place. The objects are long, thin, rectangular sheets of silver metal that are curved into a semicircle, resembling a tube cut lengthwise, and they cup the stelae for a few feet on either side. Cables run from the objects and snake upwards, disappearing into the stone wall. Blinking lights and a series of charging symbols emanate directly from the stone wall, and a soft hum fills the room.
Okay, well, we know how these things work. Victor will check for traps first, just to be sure. with a +8 for trap searching.
Well, I think I need to go work with my son right now. I think he's having an episode.
Okay.
That is fine. I hope it goes well.
Okay, I'm trying to see what the DC.
It was actually 38 for trap searching.
Victor finds a small pentagonal section of stone on the southwest wall that is approximately shoulder height and the size of a human palm that looks like you could press it.
Wow. Look at that. Looks like, where would that be on relation to the map? Okay. So I guess I'll point it out because Victor's never one to be heroic, and Amos will head over there to press the thing.
Use your non-dominant hand.
A section of the wall slides away to reveal a small compartment with a strange container.
Fuck, does it require smuggler slicing?
No, it doesn't. Apparently, it's a post-nerf.
Wow, I'm disappointed in all of you. So, what's open? Where? What? Who? What? Where?
Basically, it's like a small locker or safe. Inside the secret chamber is a chest-sized box made of an unusually silvery metal that resembles chrome-plated steel.
I will back away and point one of our magic-y looking people to it, and I will have Victor come down to look for traps.
I will totally detect magic on the what's it.
The box is not magic, and there are no traps.
Is it locked?
Yes, it is locked.
You will attempt to unlock it.
And I'm going to move up here just in case.
It unlocks.
And then he will show the contents to the person who can detect magic.
I will detect magic on the contents.
So much magic.
Bruh.
There is a metal rod with a tag on it, a ring, some sort of crystalline lattice, and a scroll, as well as, or a scroll stamped on a thin sheet of copper, as well as 5,769 gold pieces in the shape of small pentagons.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go.
It's cool. In fact, I almost think it's time for us to wrap up anyways.
Yeah, we'll just loot this, and then we will come back next week.
I probably won't be here next week.
It's that time of year.
Well, real quick, are we close to the stele where we could at least do that part?
Yeah, the stele is right in front of you. It's at the bottom.
Oh,
well then let's at least
so
do
much
that
for
part
looking
before
for traps
we
and
move
shit.
on.
Busy looking for traps. We didn't see the fucking stele.
Okay, so hang on. I will position Amos outside the door in case something comes up behind us, like it usually does.
Seem Salabeam.
Seem.
Is this the thing that I usually help with?
Yes, Sala,
Yes.
we need you in there. Crumb, probably you too.
No, I've never helped with that, have I?
No, but you're in the middle to do heals if shit comes from either direction.
Okay.
All right. I give you all the. I slather you up with the wonders and magic of my stuff, and now it's +7.
That would be heroism and the inspire competence.
Yes.
Refresh my memory. What checks do I need for this?
I think she's gonna
Arcana's one
tell
of
you.
them?
It changes with each stele.
No, not with these. It's Arcana, Dungeoneering, and Spellcraft. And it takes 40 minutes.
+7 for all the buffs?
You actually get an additional +2 because you did not remove the weird contraption that is siphoning power out of it.
Sweet.
Oh, no.
No, that's not
That's an error.
right.
I know what I did wrong.
It's like, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Considering he got a 19 on the die roll, that should have been much higher.
There we go.
Okay, Knowledge Arcana's a success.
I always put the +7 in the buff slot instead of just 7.
Yeah.
Spellcraft and Dungeoneering, you said?
Yep.
Good thing you picked up that fucking headband.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the Dungeoneering is a success. But before you can get to the third check, you know how this goes. 23 minutes into a ritual, a shimmering manifestation appears.
And I smite the shit out of that fucker because I was waiting for him.
So everybody roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. Can't we wait till next week for this?
Dude, you can go if you have to. Just let us know how many channels you have left.
No, I'll stick around. Holding my daughter.
Dude, take care of your kids. That's more important than playing the
I
game.
am taking care of my kid.
She can help. And with her on your lap, you might not make some of the comments you
My
make.
wife's taking care of my son.
All right,
Show her the big scary worm.
Indra.
I
Cast Shadow Bard so you can do the extra performance.
right, yes. I was gonna do the other thing that lets me do it, but double my things. But yeah, Shadow Bard works too. So then Shadow Bard, and it's gonna do my normal inspire the thing for them while keeping up the inspired competence for Erevan.
Okay, Erevan.
Can I do the last check now? Or?
No, it takes 40 minutes for the entire ritual, so you're about 25, 26 minutes in.
So still doing my thing.
Okay. Crumb?
Protect by Yoga Body.
I'm going to 5-foot step forward and stab the fuck out of it. So whatever my rolls are.
You should have a third attack, bro.
Yeah, right there. Third attack. Which is no damage, huh? I probably miss anyway.
No, it hits.
I'm only seeing 2 attacks from you.
However, it is kind of shimmering and indistinct, like it's not entirely on the corporeal plane.
And what is this thing?
It looks kind of like that fungus god thing you fought. How many attacks are you doing?
I don't know.
Only seeing 3 attacks from him in a knowledge check.
I did 3 attacks.
No, I'm seeing the first attack, and then the second box has the second attack.
Yeah,
damage, second confirm.
Because the third attack didn't have like damage on there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the third attack isn't showing the full damage attack. It's not showing the full, what do you call it? It's not showing his damage and all that other good stuff.
So I just rolled another box to get damage.
Okay. All right. This is based on all the experience you've had in the dream worlds fighting fungus gods. This is an animate dream, which you fought in the dream world, but it is an animate dream of Zamindor. So it is an extraplanar incorporeal outsider.
Incorporeal, you say?
I do say. Since Amos is right in front of it, it is going to attack Amos.
What do I have to do about the nightmare curse?
Give me a will save. You're fine. Amos.
Amos clicks his heels and uses his ghost touch weapon that attacks incorporeal shit. It says, "You're not messing up my friend's ritual."
Thank you.
Well, there was one crit anyway.
Can you crit a ghost?
With a ghost touch weapon, I most certainly can. All my damage is full on this thing.
He ain't afraid no ghost.
Okay, it dissipates. Poof.
Yay.
Okay, Michael, if you want to go, that's the end of the combat. There will be no other combat this week.
Tomb of Spellcraft.
All right, and you manage to disable the stele.
Yay.
All right, cool. So see you guys next week.
Take care,
Later.
All right. Inside the chest, the things inside were